4 years ago, I was a security guard working night shifts, delivering pizzas all day, and barely scraping 2 hours of sleep each night. I felt hopeless, trapped, and I believed I'd be stuck forever. But then I discovered something that shattered those chains, and today I'm going to share exactly what that was. But here's some brutal honesty before we begin. This isn't flashy entertainment. It's not edited just to give you a quick dopamine rush. This is a pure, raw information, the kind of knowledge that can genuinely pull you from exhausted, broke, and desperate, just like I was, into a life you can actually be proud of. If you are not willing to fully commit and watch till the end, you've already lost. It may surprise you, but real change takes real effort. Now go full screen if you are ready to break free or keep scrolling and stay stuck. I've read over 100 books of my life, and today I'm going to share exactly how reading books changed my life and its benefits so that more people can understand the importance of reading and how to change lives. I first became acquainted with the power of reading books through videos of successful people that you watch on YouTube, all of whom have one thing in common. They say that all successful people read. They emphasize that reading decides the role of their path to success. Intrigued by this idea, I decided to take their advice to heart and began to immerse myself in the world of literature and, more specifically, non-fiction books. I was not satisfied with the things I saw around me or the environment I was in. I was still working as a security guard and I was hungry for change, wanting to become a better version of myself. So, armed with the knowledge that successful people read a lot, I started buying the books I was recommended and immersed myself in the world of personal development and self-improvement. I made a commitment to read a book a week, setting aside a special time each day to immerse myself in the wisdom and knowledge contained in those pages. Little did I know that this decision would have a profound impact on our lives. Reading books opened my mind to new ideas and perspectives. It was as if I had unlocked a treasure trove of knowledge that had previously been inaccessible to me. The books I read became my mentors, guiding me toward personal growth and success. One book that has significant impact on the way I think was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This timeless classic taught me that the importance of having a burning desire, creating a clear vision, and developing an unwavering belief in my abilities. It provides practical steps and insights from successful people that have empowered me to believe that I too can achieve greatness. Another book that left a lasting impression on me was Outwitting the Devil, also by Napoleon Hill. This thought-provoking masterpiece delves into the concept of fear and how it prevents us from reaching our full potential. Back then, it taught me to recognize and overcome limiting beliefs and self-doubt that were holding me back. Through this book, I gained the courage to step outside of my comfort zone and embrace new opportunities. Grant Cardone books have also played a significant role in my personal growth. His books provide inspiring stories and really practical advice on sales and success. Their experiences motivated me to pursue my goals relentlessly and obsessively, instilling a sense of determination and resilience that has contributed significantly to the person who I am today. But there's one book that stands out. It's The Green King by Paul Liu Solitaire. This captivating novel taught me that power of ambition and the pursuit of wealth. It emphasizes the importance of strategic thinking, seizing opportunities, and taking calculated risks.
The story serves as a constant reminder that success requires both hard work and strategic thinking. By reading these books on psychology, personal development, and finance, I transformed my mindset and rewired my brain for success. I learned valuable lessons from the successes and failures of others, absorbing their wisdom and applying some of it to my own life. Reading became a daily habit that fueled my mind and ambition. As I continued to read voraciously, I noticed a shift in my perspective. I began to see more opportunities around me, even in situations where I had previously seen only obstacles. My confidence grew and I began to take bold steps toward my goals without fear of failure or setbacks. Reading books has not only broadened my knowledge but also ignited my creativity. The stories and ideas I encountered within these pages have ignited my imagination, allowing me to think outside the box and approach challenges from different angles. It is through this creative thinking that I have discovered innovative solutions and made significant strides in both my personal and professional lives. But what other benefits does reading have? Like the video and stay until the end because there are many interesting things you will learn. First, reading helps us develop our thinking. When we watch a movie, we see the director's vision. We get an image that shapes our thoughts and emotions. But with a book, we create our own images. It engages our imagination and helps us interpret the story through the lens of our own personal experiences. This process of constructing images and narratives based on what we read enriches our personalities and helps us grow. Unlike a lecture where we may be skeptical of the speaker's intentions, books provide a neutral grounding. We are in control of the process, which makes us more open to new ideas and perspectives. Secondly, reading builds emotional intelligence. Reading also allows us to understand and process our emotions better. When we read, we are not influenced by someone trying to sell us an idea or product. We engage with the material at our own pace, reflecting on how it relates to our own lives and experiences. This means we can connect deeply with the content, fostering empathy and emotional intelligence. Books don't just present information, they tell stories that resonate with us on a personal level, helping us understand our own and others' emotions more clearly. The third thing is reading versus watching movies. Now, let's talk about why books are often better than movies for personal development. I really like movies. I just want to say that I really like movies as well. But movies can easily manipulate our emotions through visuals and soundtracks, creating a powerful but sometimes superficial experience. Books, on the other hand, require us to use our own imagination and think critically. They can't manipulate us in the same way because we interpret them based on our own experiences and goals. This makes the lessons we learn from the books more personal and profound. The fourth thing is that reading encourages focus and patience. In today's world, attention is the new currency. Every second we are bombarded with notifications, endless scrolling, and short-form content designed to hijack our focus and keeping us in a constant loop of instant gratification. Social media, viral videos, and fast dopamine have rewired our brains to crave quick rewards, making deep concentration feel unnatural, even painful. Studies have shown that the average human attention span is now shorter than a goldfish, a staggering decline that directly impacts our ability to think critically, stay patient, and achieve meaningful goals. And reading is the antidote to this chaos. When you sit down with a book, you are engaging in an act of mental resistance against the modern world's constant distractions. Unlike a 10-second video, which spoon feeds you instant gratification, reading forces your brain to slow down, to process, and to train focus like a muscle. Each page demands patience, urging you to follow a thought from its inception to its conclusion, something fewer and fewer people can do today. In many ways, reading today is like a form of meditation. It requires you to detach from the digital noise, to sit in silence with a single train of thought, and to immerse yourself deeply in a world without notifications, without interruptions, without the urge to swipe to the next hit of dopamine. This discipline of reading retrains your brain to enjoy deep work, to delay gratification, and to restore the lost art of thinking, all of which are essential skills for success in any field. The harsh truth is this: if you cannot sit still and focus on reading for even 20 minutes, you're already losing the battle for your own mind. Your ability to control your attention determines the quality of your life. Those who can read, absorb, and apply knowledge will always outthink and outperform those who can't. So just ask yourself, when was the last time you read a book without checking your phone? When was the last time you allowed yourself to get lost in a deep idea without any distraction? And look, I have nothing to ask you, but if someone puts a gun to my head, the only thing will be to subscribe to the channel with the bell icon, and I promise that I'll give my best to make these videos better every time. Thank you. Reading a book requires focus and patience, which teaches us the value of deep work. It helps us solve problems by engaging with complex ideas and narratives over a longer period of time. This kind of mental discipline is crucial to achieving long-term success. Reading encourages independent thinking. In an age where online algorithms feed us biased information, reading books allows us to think for ourselves. By consuming content from a variety of authors with different perspectives, we can form our own conclusions about important issues. This independent thinking helps us avoid superficial understanding. It sharpens our ability to move from surface-level information to deeper, more nuanced insights. The sixth thing is that reading inspires and motivates. Reading is one of the most powerful sources of inspiration, capable of reshaping our perspective and reigniting our ambition when we feel lost and discouraged. When we immerse ourselves in the biographies of explorers, inventors, and entrepreneurs, individuals who faced overwhelming obstacles yet emerged victorious, we absorb their resilience, their strategic thinking, and their unwavering determination. These stories serve as a proof that adversity is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone toward success. Think about figures like Elon Musk, who faced countless failures before revolutionizing multiple industries, or Oprah Winfrey, who overcame extreme hardship to build a media empire. Reading their stories doesn't just entertain us, it fuels a fire within. It reminds us that no matter where we start, no matter how dire our current circumstances may seem, there is always a way forward if we are willing to persist. Beyond motivation, reading helps us connect with the emotions, struggles, and triumphs of those who have walked the path before us. It allows us to witness their moments of self-doubt, their turning points, and the habits that propelled them to success. This connection is powerful. It fills us with contagious positive energy, reinforcing the belief that if they could rise from the depths of struggle, so can we. Moreover, books serve as a guiding light when we face uncertainty. In moments of doubt or failure, as a single passage from a great thinker can reignite our purpose and just remind us why we started in the first place. Whether it's a Marcus Aurelius teaching us about resilience through meditations, or Viktor Frankl showing us the power of meaning in suffering in Man Searching for a Meaning, the right book at the right time can change the trajectory of our lives. And the more we surround ourselves with the wisdom of extraordinary minds, the more we condition our own thinking to mirror their success. When we make reading a habit, we don't just gain knowledge, we adopt new ways of thinking, we sharpen our vision, and most importantly, we develop an unshakable belief that success is possible. So next time when you feel stuck, uninspired, or unsure of your next step, just pick up a book that challenges you. Dive into the life of someone who transformed obstacles into opportunities and let their journey serve as fuel for your own. I recommend you, if you are in hard time now, just read Viktor Frankl, A Man Searching for a Meaning. Just trust me. Reading books has truly changed my life and sharpened me into the person I am today. It opened my mind, brainwashed me for success, and allowed me to see the world through different lenses. The wisdom, inspiration, and practical advice I received from these books that you see pushed me toward personal growth and success. I am forever grateful for the transformative power of reading, and I continue to devour books with hunger for knowledge and growth. Thank you so much for your time.